Hi, it's Miniature Model Paul. As you can see, I've completed all those guns, all the 6 guns for the HMS Elson 1/200 scale, and all the previous guns are in there, as you can see, already ready to spray up. Plus my dinghies are all in there, because obviously they go onto the side of the upper superstructure on the side above the main deck. And also I've got 3 baskets which are over there. I made them up. I'm not sure whether they were going to be used, but I thought myself, if I make them up, they're there anyway, and so I might be able to use them on something else. I don't know if they're not being used, but we'll find out about that as we go along. So I couldn't find anywhere for them, so there you go. So I'm just going to show you that now. We're going to close over to now, because I'm actually making the Oraclans, so I think they're called, the 20mm anti-aircraft guns that run all round the side of the deck and on the forecastles and bits and pieces and along the bow of the deck. So I'm just going to switch off now, and then I'll show you when I'm back. And as you can see, I've actually made 2 up already, and whoops, they're in there and pretty well protected. So that's actually, and now I've got one that's completed, and I've got one that's coming up to completion. I mean, you might be able to, if I bring them in a bit. Oops, there you go. You can see there's shields up there. I'm actually going to show you the shield a bit later on. But what we're going to be doing is, and before I do this and show you exactly what, there's 10 parts, I think it is 10. Yep, 10 parts to actually go together to make one gun. And obviously there's quite a few folds on this. It's a square one again. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 folds on that, with 5 with the end one, to make the actual gun sleeve, and then the brass gun goes inside. You can still see through it, believe it or not, once you've actually built it. And if I think you might be able to see that anyway. So if I do this, there you go. Very fiddly, but there you go. It's one of those things. It's going to look nice when it's on there. So that's that one there. And this is a gun shield. This is just a base. I can make a load of bases. I think I could sit here making the bases all day, and they'd be finished, ready for the guns. But there it is. You can see the actual bits and pieces, and the folds are actually on the shield support, which is this part here. Actually, which is that part there. I think that's made up of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 folds. I think it's 6 actually to do that. So there you go. I'm going to put that there. So that's what I'm going to be doing for a while now. Now I know I've still got to do the boats, and that's the process. Well, if you've seen this before anyway, but that's the process. And that there, the magazine comes flat, and that's what you've got to do. That there. The base is quite nice. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So if I zoom in a bit more on the old gun, I'm going to call this video done, because I think you can see exactly what I'm doing now. There you go, that's not too bad. So that's exactly what I'm up to building at the moment. So, and there's the other one. It's going to take a while for 62, but I might, when I get to 30, give it a break and then go back to them. But I might just make all the bases up, the actual bases up first, so they're all prepared with the shield and everything ready to, once I build the guns up there. Sorry, build the guns up afterwards and just put them in as I go. Like I said, the actual gun handles on the sort of the back where the shoulder brackets are, that's a butt joint, and it's very fiddly. There it is. It's got to be folded. That's got to be folded twice on that, and then the buttons, and you've got to clean the actual level bit that contacts it, because actually that's where it comes off the sprue or the etching sheet, and so there's a little dinks there. You've really got to get them off. So, and you can see them on this one. You can see the little dinks on that. Even every bit of PO has got to have a bit of removed off it to make it flat and nice. So there you go. So it's a very short video, I know. I'll come out of this a bit. Very short video, I know, but it's just, whoops. Yeah, it's focusing on the wrong one, so I'm just going to get that down there. Oh, did he there? suppose if you remove that one from the scene, it might come into focus. As its moments, doesn't it? Anyway, so I'm not going to record that again. I think I'll stick with that. So thank you very much for watching, and thank you for all my new subscribers and anyone that just drops by and has a quick look. And watched Lindsay doing his Arc Royal again. I watched him doing some frameworks. I think there was 6 or 7 of them, or 8. Was it 8? I think they look like crane bits, but they're masts evidently that go along the side of the Arc Royal. So obviously I couldn't remember which it was, but he was doing a lot of PE bending and a bit of gluing, and then put a little area which he had to cut down to get on the top. So quite an interesting watch what that was. Also we watch Ron again, Ron Calvary, every day. So I've seen what he's doing with his spraying, and I like a bit of his electronics and his little bits and resistors and everything he's been doing, and I quite enjoy that as well. So there's a bit of mix and match of stuff with Ron, and that's what I like about it. And as he said, it's his daily blog, and that's the main thing. So anyway, thank you very much for watching this, and I'm going to try not to get frustrated with banging the table on this one. No, I'm not doing that. It is if you've got a bit of music in the background, all this fiddly stuff does go together. It's just a matter of how time consuming it is as well. So thank you very much, and I'll catch you on the next one. Happy modelling.